In this week's CBS 58 Hometowns, we're highlighting a local school that's getting ready to bring a beloved musical to the stage.
Kathryn Merck live at Brown Deer High School with an inside look at rehearsals for the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Kathryn, how's it going?
Bill and Amanda, that's right. I couldn't think of a better opportunity to show off some live theater for a live hometown segment. Take a look behind me here. The stage is set for the production of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee here at Brown Deer High School. The Tony Award-winning musical follows an eclectic group of 6 quirky middle schoolers competing in a regional spelling championship, and it takes place in a gymnasium, as you can see behind me here. And I'm joined now by 2 of our actors in this show, Jasmine and Leslie. Thank you both so much for joining us on the News at 4.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me a little bit about both of the roles you play, and without giving too many spoilers, tell us a little bit about what your characters go through in this production.
I play Douglas Ponch. I play a grumpy old man who doesn't like kids but just wants to get his job done.
And I play Mitch Mahoney. I am pretty much in charge of taking care of the kids on stage, making sure that they're comforted when they get out, if they get out. Spoiler.
Right. So overall, this show is very unique because of the element of bringing audience members on stage. Tell me a little bit about what that's like in the rehearsal process and ultimately what that means for audiences who come see the show.
I think, honestly, having so many people in the cast who are willing to step in as a guest speller when we need them to has been so great. We get a new personality on stage with us every day, and it's just been nice to go through the motions and see what works best and see what doesn't. It's been great.
And then this show also, it's very funny, as you both have found out for sure, but then there's also a lot of heart to it. What can you tell me just a little bit about what you think audiences are going to take away when you see it?
I feel like what we should take away from the show is to just not be afraid of who you are and to embrace your childhood. Yeah.
Thank you both so much for joining us and talking about this. The show runs next Thursday, is opening night, until Sunday, and tickets are on sale now. Amanda and Bill coming up at 4:30. We're going to walk you through a behind-the-scenes look at the set and costumes. We'll send it back to you.
Sounds good.
Next weekend, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee will be coming to life at Brown Deer High School.
Let's check back in with Kathryn Merck, who's live at the high school with a closer look at rehearsals. Kathryn.
Hi, Amanda and Bill. I couldn't think of a better place for us to do Hometowns Live than showing off some live theater performances in our area. Take a look at what's happening here at Brown Deer High School. The stage is set and the students are ready to go for their production of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. You can see it takes place in a high school gymnasium, so that's what our set looks like here. The 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee is a Tony Award-winning musical comedy that follows an eclectic group of 6 quirky middle schoolers competing in a regional spelling championship. And I'm talking to one of the spellers right now. Let's take a look here. Want to introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about the role that you play?
Yes. Hi, my name is Jolynn. I'm a senior at Brown Deer High School. I play Marcy Park, and just a little bit about her. She's very a perfectionist. Everything she does, she's the best at it. And yeah, that's just kind of a little bit about her.
So I'm not going to pick favorites of all of my spellers here, but Marcy Park is my favorite because I did play her when I was in high school. Tell me a little bit about some of the fun that you get to have with your character. I know especially in this show we have audience participation. What's that like for you being involved in that process?
Oh my gosh, it is so fun to interact with the audience, and especially because sometimes they get a little embarrassed because they don't know what's going on, but I do, so I get to mess with them a little bit.
So your song is called I Speak 6 Languages that you sing in the show. Tell me a little bit about, you were saying, your character and what in the song that she kind of experiences.
So she kind of expresses herself through the song, but it's like it highlights just how good she is at what she does and the things that she does. And she's like, yeah, I'm the best at everything I do. I'm the best at being the brightest person in the class. I know 6 languages. So, yeah.
I think people are familiar with the kind of person that they experience in the class with Marcy, the overachiever type. What do you think people are going to take away when they see the show? Obviously, it's very funny, but what do you hope people, when they walk away, remember the heart of it all, and what do you think people are going to think?
Just that, like, kind of how the songs are perceived, just how thoughtful kids are actually, and how like they're so observant and they're so smart. And yeah, so you'll see that through our songs if you guys come to the show.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. And they're about to get back to rehearsal here at Brown Deer High School. The performances, the opening night is next Thursday, and it'll go through Sunday. We're going to have tickets and the link to it available on our website right now. We'll send it back to you all in the studio.
Well, welcome back. In tonight's Hometown Stop, we take a look at the upcoming winter musical at Brown Deer High School.
Our Kathryn Merck talked to one of the directors about the show and what it means for students and families.
We're here at Brown Deer High School, where rehearsals are underway for the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. I'm joined now by one of the co-directors, Alicia. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So tell me a little bit about the show.
The show is a group of 6 exuberant, eccentric kids here to spell, and then a fun addition. So we've got our 6 actor spellers, but every production brings in 4 guest spellers from the audience to keep everybody on their toes. It's funny, and that's how we hope to draw people in, is all of the humor involved, but we hope that they leave seeing all of the heart that is in the show. And the kids love this show, have owned this show, have been making Instagram reels and TikToks up the wazoo, having lots of opinions about costumes, about what their character is like, because they just love this show as well. Because we've got a lot of talent on that stage, and kids that I've really had the privilege of seeing grow through the years.
It sounds like they're very excited to be able to put on this performance. Just a week now until the show opens, February 5th through 8th. Tickets are on sale now, and we have that link on our website at cbs58.com. We'll send it back to the studio.
All right, well, a little treat here. Check this out. Our Kathryn Merck has a special connection to the Putnam County Spelling Bee. Here she is all the way back in 2016 when she had a part in her high school's production. So the perfect reporter to send out on that story today.
There you go. Yeah.
Aw, I love that. That is so great.